In the real world, nuns typically lead simple, quiet lives, taking vows of chastity and obedience in order to fully devote themselves to God. The average nun gives up her worldly possessions in exchange for the pursuit of greater spiritual purpose. And yet on screen, nuns can be whatever the director wants them to be. Although there's a decent library of films about priests and monks and even popes, there's something about nuns that makes them particularly rich subjects for filmmakers. Let's take a look at the top 5 nuns and sisters from some of the all-time great Catholic movies. If you think we forgot anyone, then please leave it in the comments. Number 5. Mother Maria in Lilies of the Field. The film came out in 1963 and is based on a book by the same name. It tells the story of a worker who encounters a group of East German nuns who believe he has been sent to them by God to build them a new chapel. The movie was praised by critics and received numerous accolades, including 5 Academy Award nominations, including Best Picture and Best Supporting Actress for Lilia Scala, who played Mother Maria. When Homer Smith meets a group of Hungarian and East German nuns, they seem to be living as refugees in the US. It's because they fled that part of the world, and now they're struggling to get by with little to no money in the Southwest. It was Mother Maria, a tough but loving woman, who convinces Homer Smith to work for free to build the sisters a new chapel. While trying to convince Smith to work for them, she quotes a line from the book of Matthew. "Consider the lilies of the field, how they grow, they toil not, neither do they spin. And yet I say unto you that even Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these." Number 4. Mother Abbess in The Sound of Music. The Reverend Mother, played by Peggy Wood, was a secondary hero in this classic 1965 movie. A kindly older woman, the Reverend Mother was the abbess of Nonnberg Abbey in Salzburg in 1938. In that year, a young novice named Maria came to the abbey. Her free-spirited nature led the Reverend Mother to conclude that Maria would do better outside the abbey. She gave Maria the assignment to Captain von Trapp, an Austrian naval officer engaged to be married to Baroness Elsa Schrader. After falling in love with the captain, but too afraid to tell him, Maria returned to the abbey. The Reverend Mother encouraged Maria to return to the von Trapp household, telling Maria that the love she had for von Trapp was as holy as consecrated life. She states, "Maria, the love of a man and a woman is holy too. You have a great capacity to love. What you must find out is how God wants you to spend your love." Later, Mother Abbess assisted the von Trapp family in escaping from Austria when the Germans wanted to conscript Captain von Trapp into their navy. Number 3. Mother Superior in The Trouble with Angels. The film was released in 1966, and Mother Superior was played by Rosalind Russell. The movie is set at St. Francis Academy, a fictional all-girls Catholic boarding school in Pennsylvania, operated by an order of nuns. The Mother Superior is at odds with Mary Clancy, a rebellious teenager and her uncle's ward, and Mary's less troublesome friend. At one point, both girls are nearly expelled when their smoking in the basement is mistaken for a fire. But not wanting Mary to go back to her womanizing Uncle George, the Mother Superior chooses not to expel her. Mary often resents the Mother Superior's authority and puzzles over why any woman would choose a nun's life. As time passes, Mary is touched by the sisters' dedication, devotion, kindness, love, and generosity. She gradually begins to understand that their lives are of fulfillment, not deprivation. The Trouble with Angels was the most recommended movie about nuns on a thread in Reddit's Catholicism page. Number 2. Sister Luke in The Nun's Story. What was originally a 1956 novel later became a movie in 1959. The film was a critical and box office success and was nominated for 8 Oscars at the Academy Awards, including Best Picture and Audrey Hepburn's 3rd nomination for Best Actress for her portrayal of Sister Luke. In 1930, young Gabrielle van der Maal enters a convent in her native Belgium to become a nun. Almost immediately, she has difficulty adjusting to the cloistered life and its vows of poverty, chastity, and obedience. She doubts her own ability, even as she takes her final vows. Gabrielle, now called Sister Luke, excels in her medical studies and dreams of serving in the Belgian Congo. When the Reverend Mother asks her to fail her exams on purpose to show humility, she cannot bring herself to do that. But despite her excellent score, she is not sent to the Congo, but to a Brussels mental hospital. While many people today remember Audrey Hepburn for Breakfast at Tiffany's and Roman Holiday, many critics and fans have found Sister Luke to be her most overlooked role. Number 1. Sister Benedict in The Bells of St. Mary's. The film, released in 1945, stars Bing Crosby as Father O'Malley and Ingrid Bergman as Sister Superior Mary Benedict. Father O'Malley is assigned as the priest of an inner-city Catholic school and has to work with its dedicated but stubborn principal, Sister Mary Benedict. O'Malley and Sister Benedict quarrel frequently. He feels the school should be closed and the children sent to a nearby school with modern facilities, but all of the sisters believe that God will provide for them. Ingrid Bergman was nominated for Best Actress in a Leading Role at the Academy Awards that year, and one critic stated that she will undoubtedly rise to new heights of popularity because of the effective way in which she portrays her role. Standing up to those who have devoted themselves to the religious life, Sister Benedict stated in the movie, "You don't become a nun to run away from life, Patsy. It's not because you've lost something, it's because you've found something." Near the end of the movie, after falling ill, she delivers this famous prayer, "Dear Lord, remove all bitterness from my heart. Please help me to see thy holy will in all things. Help me, please, please help me." Thanks for watching. If you think we missed anyone, then please let us know in the comments.